Take me down, down to give her all my love. Was caught in the winter's hold, like every time before. I ask God, will you remember me once I've fallen from the treetops that I climbed, trying to be just like you. Melody, neither a note nor harmony can unlock the song I long to be. I've sung it all before. The art in me is simply remembering to be nothing but a note in a symphony with everyone before. Take me down, down to the giver. All my love is caught in the winter's hold, like every time before. I ask God, will you remember me once I've fallen from the treetops that I've climbed, trying to be just like you. Melody, neither a note nor harmony can unlock the song I long to be. I've sung it all before. The art in me is simply remembering to be nothing but a note in a symphony with everyone before. Take me down, down to the giver. All my love was caught in the winter's hold, like every time before. I ask God, will you remember me once I've fallen from the treetops that I climbed, trying to be just like you.
おはよう。ばあちゃんおはよう。ばあちゃんおはよう。ばあちゃんおはよう。ねえ、これやったの誰？これ誰やったのこれ？これ誰壊したのこれ？坊ちゃんやったでしょ。ボボやったでしょこれ。ねえ。 ああ。ああ。なんでこういうことするの？バカチン。坊ちゃんやったでしょ。
I think I'm falling. Well, I might need someone to lean on. Maybe that somebody is you. You could be my parachute. Promise I'll jump if you catch me. Been floating so long, won't you let me love you? The altitude is wearing on my chest. It's hard to breathe the closer that we get. Gravity is pulling me close to you, close to you. Weightless for a moment, I'm tumbling fast through thin air, but I'm not scared. So tell me when your heart is ready. I'll give you my all if you let me love you. The altitude is wearing on my chest. It's hard to breathe the closer that we get. face.